If this doesn't work, I'm in a little bit of trouble today because I cannot move this bike and I don't want to leave it outside. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dino, that's Patchy's Repair Shop. We've got to crack on with what is possibly our biggest job yet on the channel, and I've got to get the swing arm, the brakes, this oil tank, possibly the gearbox out of this Tour Glide, because I want to check the swing arm, bushes, bearings. I want to clean it up. I want to make maybe a couple of alterations where I can. Need to change the rear tyre. So loads of jobs to do, and then we need to put it on a dolly because I'm not going to get it all done in one day. So let's crack on, shall we, and get it all stripped apart. Right, we're up on the stand, guys. What we've got to do is get these foot plates off both sides, and on this side we need to get the exhaust off as well. It's just started raining, which is nice. So I want to get this at least stripped out today in this video. Let's see how we get on. So 8mm Allen key there. Got some 13mm bolts on a bracket here and some at the back here. So all the bodywork on the back has gone off to Steve at All Star Bodyworks, so they're painting all the bodywork on the back for us, and the seat's gone off to Chris at Moto Stitch, so they're reupholstering a seat for us. So it's all been going on in the background. As some of you will know if you've been watching the playlist for this Harley, which I'll link in the comments below, you will know that most of this has been off once already. Kind of hoping I might get away with just taking this top pipe off, but see, I'm trying to access this is what I'm trying to get at, guys. So right, let's get some other tools. Beautiful. Right, that's the exhaust off. We've got another bracket here. In fact, while I'm sat here, I'll just whip this bracket off. So all these bits need cleaning, repainting, powder coating, whatever way we decide to go, but it's all pretty minging. Let's get a tray and drain the oil out, get the oil tank out because that also needs repainting. So let's get a tray. While that's draining, I'm going to whip the foot plate off, the rear passenger foot plate. Nothing in the way on this side, which is nice. all these kind of oil pipes and breather pipes that are around here, they're all, I don't know, a bit of a mismatch, like they're joined up. Some have been chafing at some point. I can't say for sure that they're not leaking. I'd really like to replace them for like some black braided like air equipped stuff, something like that. That's my plan anyway. But I need to work out the routing, the sizes of the fitment, the fittings. That's what I need to work out. And also, if any of you have ever dealt with air equipped stuff or any braided stuff like that, it's not the cheapest of hobbies either. Right, surely. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Right, oil tank out. You can see how dirty it is in there, guys. Before I pick the camera up, I'm just going to go and clean my hands a bit. I mean, you can see just down in there just how dirty it is, and it hasn't been cleaned for a while. And the braided brake line looks like it's about 3 miles longer than it needs to be. Right, next step, let's get the rear wheel out and get the shocks off and everything, so that we can get the swing arm out. So, I'm going to start by undoing this shock absorber bolt, which is on this bracket, and not the actual lower shock absorber bolt. Reason being is it needs a new lower shock absorber bolt. So got to change this one, got to get some new ones of those. The weight's off the bike because it's up on the ramp, so everything's coming off nice and easily. I'm just popping all the nuts and bolts back in the relevant place so I don't forget where it all goes. In case you're wondering, I will still forget. Let's move you around this side. So as you know, guys, if you've watched this whole Harley series when we was getting it ready last year, which was all primary drive related, trying to fix a leak which we was only semi successful at, but she made it there and back, and that's the main thing, and we had plenty of fun. But now we're trying to get it just a little bit better again, just a little bit at a time, and trying to keep it on the road so that we can do our annual road trips. Rear wheel spindle, 27mm. I'm undoing the nut on this side. I appreciate you guys can't see that. And then with the nut off, we can pop the spindle out. One day I'd really like to replace the wheels for chrome spoked wheels. If you guys have got any indications on or ideas on what model Harley would fit this front and rear spoked wheels. Drop a comment below. I'm just struggling with the caliper on this side. There we go. So one rear wheel out. So you are now positioned where the rear wheel would normally be positioned. So that is actually where all that dirt is. That aluminium here is actually part of the gearbox, and this is the swing arm. So I'm not sure whether the gearbox has to come out as well to get this swing arm out. So I'm just going to undo some more bolts and let's see what happens. Just going to undo these and see what happens. Obviously there's a chrome cap there, as you can see. I don't know if there's something behind it. There's obviously a spindle in here. I don't know. I'm just going to undo some bits and see what happens, guys. When that bottom bolt came out, some tension was definitely released there. Okay, right. So that is just a cap on that side holding that bracket, and there is, yeah, there's a nut for the spindle in there. In fact, before I undo that, it feels a bit graunchy up and down. Doesn't feel like there's too much play in it. Wonder if this will undo. Oh yeah, that's slackened off. Let's just undo nuts and bolts and see what falls off, guys, shall we? Let's put these in the train, move you guys around this side. Let's get a drift and see if that knocks out. Now I don't want to mushroom anything over. Is that... Let's pop the nut on a couple of threads to be on the safe side. That way we won't slip and damage any threads. Right, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it looked like the whole gearbox moved there. It did. Right, so I'm assuming then that these plates are holding it all central, if you like. There's no bearing in there or anything though. But I suppose there's no movement there. The movement is on the inside against the gearbox. Right, how does that come out then, guys? Enlighten me in the comments. Right, you have to tap it out, guys, from the left hand side. You can probably see it coming out on camera now. Right, one swing arm spindle. I don't know if that is an inner part of a bush that's come out and it shouldn't have come out because it's stuck on there. I'm looking at it thinking the bushes in the swing arm probably do need replacing for the first time in 43 years, 44 years probably, I don't know. So we had these caps on the end. There was a 17mm nut on each side, so we took that out and metal cover off. Then there's this big rubber bush, like a donut, that went over the end there, and it's got a, like, it can only fit one way because there's a flat edge against it. So 17mm nut off either side, and then this only pushed out from the left to the right, as you just saw. And now the swing arm should be free. Beautiful. Look at the state of it, guys. It's not very nice. So a couple of swing arm bushes. This is quite possibly the heaviest swing arm I've ever lifted. So clean, replace bushes, give it a paint up. That's the idea. What do we need to do now? Is have a little look in here again, guys. You can see how really minging it is. So I need to get a bit of a list together about how we're going to attack this, because I want to replace all of these pipes. That goes to the oil filter, which is down here. So good clean up round here, obviously. So I'm going to get this chain into a bag and tie it up, and then we'll get some degreaser on everything. And then we've got to try and get it on a trolley or a little dolly that I've just built. Right, in with the Built Hamber Surface HD in neat format, because it's bad, as in really dirty and oily. Is it even worth brushing it in? Nope. Just needs to soak and then be hit with the jet wash. Right guys, so we've got no back wheel, as you know. And I'm on a gravel driveway and I'm outside, so I've got to get it back in the workshop. So I've built this little dolly out of some box section, made 4 little axles on my lathe, got some wheels from Big Jeff. I'm going to attempt to lift the bike onto it. So I've measured out these semicircles here, so the frame should slot into there at the front. We'll put a ratchet strap round it and we'll wheel it into the garage. If this doesn't work, I'm in a little bit of trouble today, because I cannot move this bike and I don't want to leave it outside. And just having a quick look now, can't even shut my garage door with this in the position it's in. So let's hope that we're not putting this all back together right now, and let's hope that this works. So let's have a go, shall we? That was a game to get it on that dolly, which is, I made it, but it's probably not man enough for the job. I constantly underestimate how heavy this bike is. So I'm going to put a list together of parts that we need, jobs that we're going to do, cleaning, bush replacement, new rear tyre, loads of bits, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put that together. I'm Dino, this is Patch's Repair Shop. Smash that subscribe button, drop us a comment, hit like, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday for a workshop video, and then next weekend for another bike video. Catch you later, guys.